Hi everyone, and welcome to this edition of Jason's Journeys. This week I go on my most extreme adventure yet. This week we're off to the last undiscovered continent on Earth. We're off to Antarctica. But to get there it's going to be really difficult. The only way for tourists to get to Antarctica is to go to the southernmost city on Earth, which is Ushuaia in the southernmost tip of South America. So join me as we head over to South America, over to Argentina, 3,600 kilometres south to Ushuaia, and then go on board a Russian icebreaker ship down to Antarctica. It's time for Jason's Journeys, everyone. Come on, let's go. Okay, so you've made it all the way to South America and Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina. The first place you're going to want to check out is the Casa Horsa, or the Palace House where Eva Perón made her famous speech. Buenos Aires' most colourful section is La Boca, home to Maradona and the Caminito with its colourful houses. And of course, no journey to Buenos Aires would be complete without checking out a tango show. And for you football fans out there, you've got to go to the Super Classico. Guar Zoo Falls is one of the must-see sites in South America. Check it out from both the Argentinian and Brazilian side while you're there. The abundance of wildlife and nature reserves also add to the thrill of the experience. The Valdez Peninsula has some great whale watching where you can get up close and personal with these great beasts. And as for Punotombo, it's got the greatest mainland penguin colony on Earth, so check it out. For those of you into mountain and hiking, you've got to find your way to El Calafate and the Merino Glacier. Or do as I did and hike around Mount Fitzroy for 3 days. It was an adventure and a half, as you can see. Okay, so some 3,500 kilometres later, we've made our way down to Ushuaia. It's a trip and a half. Okay, so a few things I need to tell you about getting to Antarctica if you ever really think about it. Getting there normally can cost $15,000 if you look in one of those travel brochures. But what I discovered was a university professor from the University of Western Sydney, she went there on one of those $15,000 trips and she came back and said to me, you know what, Jason? If you turn up in Ushuaia, it's so freezing that what happens is quite often the airport gets snowed in, the planes can't land, and a lot of the stupid American tourists, they fly in on the day their icebreaker leaves, they cancel the airport, and so they can't go. So if you rock up to one of these icebreaker ships and offer them like 4,000 or 5,000 Australian dollars, the ship's empty with that spot anyway, so they'll let you on board. So guess what? That's exactly what I did. Hung out in Ushuaia for 2 weeks, and eventually got a trip on board this ship you're going to see now, the Antarctic Dream, and got the journey, which is normally worth $14,000. I got it for 4,000 Australian dollars. Good tip, hey? Hi, and welcome to Australia, where it's -4 degrees. It's a tropical summer's day, and I'm off to Antarctica. Bye! Okay, so it sounds obvious, but adequate clothing is really important. Make sure you bring a good camera with plenty of memory so that you can take those photos, because you know there's no shops in Antarctica. And finally, some good seasickness tablets. The Drake Passage is the roughest on Earth, so make sure you're well prepared. So see you after the break when we set sail for Antarctica. It's bon voyage. See you shortly.